Hi, today we're going to be adding and subtracting fractions with unlike denominators. This can be a little tricky because unlike when it's like denominators, speaking the same language is easy between two things the same. When things are unlike, we need to make them the same, kind of like hiring a translator. Let's take a look. I have here 3/4 plus 1/8. The steps we're going to use, the first thing we're going to do is find a common denominator. There are a couple ways to do this. If you know your facts well, you'll be doing great. You just find the multiple that's in common. The smaller, the less likely you'll have to need to simplify. So if you know your facts, 4, 8, oh, there it is, 8. It's the other denominator. Lucky for us, that would work. Another way to find a common denominator is to multiply your two denominators together. It most likely will lead you to simplifying in the end, but it's always a good standby. We call that the smart, lazy way. So let's take a look. I want to make my new denominator an 8. I need to make equivalent fractions. Equal fractions are made by treating the numerator and denominator the same. Be careful to treat each fraction alone. I'll show you. 1/8. How did I get from 8 to 8? I multiplied by 1. So 1 times 1 is 1, which makes a lot of sense because 1/8 is equal to 1/8. I want to make sure that I don't multiply by the same number on a different fraction because each fraction is different, just like you and I would be different. 4 times what gives us 8? Oh yeah, times 2. 3 times 2 is 6. I have my new fractions. Now I'm speaking the same language. Both denominators are the same. The numerators have the muscle. 6 minus 1 over 8. 6 minus 1. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm adding. 6 plus 1. I was wondering why it didn't come out to 7/8. 6 plus 1 is 7. My denominator stays the same, 7/8. I don't need to simplify. There's nothing I can do with 7/8, so my problem would be done. I'm going to go through the same steps on a subtraction problem, looking to find a common denominator. 3 and 10. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. I'm getting up there, aren't I? 24. Oh, 30. 3 times 10 is 30. Those of you who use the smart, lazy way, you just saved yourself practicing your multiplication facts, I guess. 1/3. 3 times what gives me 30? That would be 10. So I'm treating the numerator the same. 1 times 10 gives me 10 also. 10 times what is 30? Well, that would be a 3. And 7 times 3 is 21. I want to subtract 21 minus 10 with my denominator being 30. They're speaking the same language. Never change the denominator once you have it the same. 21 minus 10 gives me 11. 11/30. Luckily, I don't need to simplify, but always check. Sometimes you'll need to. Thanks and good luck.